Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you what I keep in my handbag for emergencies. And what I mean by that is I think that it's a good idea to keep a small makeup bag in your purse. That way you are prepared for anything that should happen if you find yourself away from home, you need to stay overnight somewhere, or if there's an emergency and you need to leave the house and you can just grab your handbag and you know that you'll have everything you need in it. I think it's a good idea because too many times I've been in circumstances where I had to stay somewhere overnight for various reasons, and then I didn't have any makeup on me. All I had was maybe a lipstick. So I had to go to the drugstore wherever I was at and buy a bunch of makeup that I really didn't need. I have plenty of makeup I don't need anymore, which you guys can testify to if you've seen that organization video that I did recently. So today I'm going to show you how you can just keep a few things, very minimal, in your bag. Just this much. That's all you need. You can do your whole face, and the reason why this is all I'm going to need is because I'm going to multitask with these items. I've already done my makeup today with these items just to give you an idea, to show you that my makeup looks, you know, pretty similar to the way it does every other day, except I only use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 7 items on the table in front of me, and they're all very small. Okay, so let's get started. That is one of the keys to this whole thing is you want to think small. You don't want this to take up a lot of room in your handbag. You're going to use the tiniest little bag that you have. This is the smallest bag that I have, but when I have these items in it, it only takes up about this much space. So I'm not even going to fill up the whole thing. So what I'm going to start with is concealer. You're going to need a concealer of liquid consistency that has a decent amount of product in it, such as this. This happens to be Maybelline Mineral Power concealer, but you can buy or use whatever you want. But the reason why I'm telling you to get the liquid concealer and something that has a lot of product in it is because I'm going to use this for 3 different purposes. What I did was I started off, I dotted this on one area of my face and then blended it in with my fingers quickly, and then just moved on to, you know, different sections of my face until the whole thing was done. So this substitutes for a foundation. And then you're also putting it in the under eye area, or if you have blemishes, you can dot like an extra layer on top to conceal any blemishes that you have. Or you can just add a little bit extra in the area under your eyes to try to conceal any dark circles that you have. Okay, and then the next thing I have is this pressed powder from e.l.f. It's $1, and the reason why I chose this is because it's tiny, so it's not going to take up a lot of room in my bag. And you can see that I have used this quite a bit because it's in my emergency makeup kit. And then I just have one of those little puff sponge things that these, you know, you can get a big package of these for next to nothing. So I just, unfortunately, I can't keep it in the pressed powder because it won't fit, but I just keep it in the bag with the powder, and you can see that I have actually used this. I just used it just now to set my foundation, which is actually a concealer. So I put the powder on top of the concealer, so now I've got my makeup base. Then the next product I'm going to show you is Maybelline Baby Lips in Cherry Me. And this is a red color, but it comes in lots of different colors. You can get whatever color you want. And I used this as a combination lip balm, lipstick, lip gloss on my lips. It does all 3 things. Moisturizes your lips, gives them color, and gives it a shine. So 3 products in one, and I use this as a blush. I just dotted some on my cheeks and just blended it in with my fingers because the whole idea here is easy, no makeup brushes. So this is a blush too. So this took the place of 4 products. And then I got this Tarina Tarantino mascara free at Sephora when you know how they do that gift with purchase thing for their rewards program. So this is a travel size mascara, so this is the mascara that I keep in my little travel bag. And I don't, you know, just between you and me, I don't particularly like this mascara at all. But it's good enough to use once in a great while if I'm, you know, unexpectedly traveling. It's got a huge brush on it. It really, it's not the greatest mascara, but it'll do in a pinch, okay? So I just keep that in my travel makeup bag because it's tiny. And then for eyeshadows, I had bought this trio of eyeshadows at Forever 21 one time. I think I paid somewhere between $3 and $5 for it. And I've got two of those because we're trying to cut back here. So I've got two instead of three eyeshadows. And what I did was I used this color as my highlight and my lid color. Okay, and the reason why I like these is because they have a little sponge tip applicator inside, so you're not going to lose it like you would in another type of palette where it's just floating around loose in there. This has its own little compartment and it has a mirror. So if you happen to need a mirror, you've got one of those too. And then this other one is just a nice medium brown. I put that in the crease. And these don't have any names on them, so I don't even know like what this palette was called or anything. I think it was on the package and I threw that away a long time ago. So I just have those two colors, the light color as the highlight and on the lid, and then I just put the darker color in the crease. Boom, done. So that's all. That's all I used to do my makeup today. This is all that's in my little mini travel kit. I would recommend putting products in this kit that you don't necessarily use all the time because you don't want to have to keep running to your purse to get something just to do your makeup. The Baby Lips, Maybelline Baby Lips, however, I love these. These are great, and I do like having this in my purse because that way if I go out for lunch or dinner or something and my lipstick comes off, instead of having to put my lipstick that I used for the day in my handbag, I can just leave this in my makeup travel kit in my handbag, and then I can use this to do my reapply color to my lips because it's kind of a universal lip color that would go with pretty much anything. So I hope you liked this video. I hope you found it helpful, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.